Are you telling me that my breakthrough broke out?
This bot knows where to find my brother. I want him back.
Find them!
So suspenseful, an orphan teen hits the road with a mysterious robot to find her long-lost brother. Electric State is a new film by Netflix. Is it any good?
Let's bring in movie critic from CBR.com, Grae Drake, for her review of this movie. Isn't this like a super star-studded cast,
Yeah,
too?
so everybody is in this movie.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to make you blue, ladies.
We did that for ourselves.
I know, it's a mixed bag, okay? So you have to go on a journey with me as I describe what this movie is.
Okay.
Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things thinks that she's an orphan in the post-apocalyptic world where there's been a robot war. Spoiler alert, humans won. Robots are not, are robota
That's
non
good to know,
grata.
actually, as we enter AI universe.
I know. We won, twist. And she gets approached by a robot who says he has the consciousness of her brother that she thought was gone.
Weird.
And they have to find his actual body. So
That sounds complicated.
It is complicated. So with the help of Chris Pratt in a wig, they go on an adventure, and it's a lot of action. It's very Spielbergian, you know, like kid adventure. And the Russo brothers directed this. The effects are by far the strongest part. And so that means that their next movie, Avengers Doomsday, is going to look sensational.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So there we go.
Mixed
Sounds
bag.
interesting, at
Yeah,
least.
exactly.
Okay, we have the movie Opus. This is about a young writer who's invited to a remote compound of a legendary pop star, which sounds fascinating.
Right. So Io Adebari from The Bear is playing that role, and she's like wide-eyed and so innocent. And she gets this invitation to hear Moretti's new album, played by, get this, John Malkovich.
I saw this and I was like,
Amazing.
oh my goodness, okay.
Yes, so that alone makes this movie very interesting. And so when she shows up to this retreat with like Juliette Lewis and Murray Bartlett from White Lotus and all these interesting people, things start to go horribly, horribly wrong. And it is basically a horror movie, but you're never really going to know where it's headed.
It looks cult-like.
Very much so.
Well, and is this done by A24 Studio?
It is.
Okay, well, so I'm going to be terrified.
Nailed it. Yes, it's very disturbing, but I was like on the edge of my seat the whole time, like, what is happening? You'll never be able to guess.
So it's entertaining.
Yes,
to say
loved
the least,
it.
if you like to be scared. All right, last is Borderline, and this one, I watched the trailer, this one creeped me out.
As well it should. That is the response they're
Okay.
looking for. So Samara Weaving from Ready or Not is this pop star named Sophia, and she just wants to get her date on. Like, she's just going out and having fun, but she has a stalker. Played by Ray Nicholson,
Who's Jack Nicholson's son.
Jack Nicholson's son, and I first became aware of him in Smile 2, right? He's had a long career before this, actually, but he just keeps getting creepier and creepier. He's so good. So he escapes the institution that is trying to help him hold it together. He makes a beeline for her house, and chaos ensues. But here's the thing, this is actually very funny.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
I know.
Plot twist.
It's so funny, and it's really disturbing because even
'Cause
though
it's funny?
even though he's a stalker, you're like, he seems like maybe not so bad.
You kind of like him. He's the
no.
sympathetic bad guy.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's a very interesting, fun movie. I was super into it. I've
they-
seen it more than once.
Did they really?
Yes.
Did they call it borderline because does he have borderline personality?
Actually,
Or what
it's
is it?
not that. It's because they use a song from the Flaming Lips that's a cover of the Madonna song, and that was sort of the inspiration for this movie with a great soundtrack.
It sounds like he has full-fledged personality disorder, maybe not borderline.
A little bit like, I'm no doctor, but you know, so.
Good call. Good call. Great. Thank you for being here. Appreciate
Always
it.
good to see you. Time right now, 9:20.